The League of Women Voters is rooted in a 100-year history of fighting to strengthen our democracy, and we continue that fight today. We envision a democracy where every person has the desire, the right, the knowledge, and the confidence to participate. With that goal in mind, the League of Women Voters of the CSRA invited the candidates for the District 1 Richmond County Commissioner race to submit their video responses to 10 questions. We had responses from Michael Thurman and Vaughn Pouncey. Question 4. Describe an experience in which your ability to work well with others and reconcile differences helped your company or employer. How would you use this experience to work with other commissioners?
So let me do the latter first. As someone that has been a chair at a university for 15 years, as someone that has been a director of a campus, as someone that has taught children, that has educated adults, let me just say that what I have done for the last 3 decades of my life is deal with people and their personalities and their behavior patterns. So when you're teaching a classroom, you have a gambit of cultural differences that you're dealing with, negotiation styles, learning styles that you're dealing with. When you are a chair of a university, you have full-time faculty, adjunct faculty, you have students that feel very, very good about their progress, but then you have students that are struggling. And then you have the administration, you have parents. I mean, you're dealing with so many different personalities and behaviors. So an example of how I've made all of that meld, well, let me just say, I've been successful in my career, and that speaks to the fact that I've been successful in being able to do my job. So whether I have been in human resources running a staffing agency, or whether I've been in education as a chair of a department, I have had to constantly work with finding what motivates people, but then finding a way to take that one thing that motivates them, that one goal that they have, and focus that in the same thought process of what motivates someone else, and making sure all that merges together so that we may not all get everything we want, but that's the art of negotiation, right? You may not get everything you want, but you're getting enough of what you want to move forward and to not have any regrets or concerns or to feel like you've been taken advantage of. So my example of being able to work well with others, or my example of when I have been able to help my organization achieve a goal, would be in the fact that I have been able to progress throughout my career for the last 30 years in progressively responsible roles. So it's not just about being called a professor. It's about being called a chair. It's not just about being called a manager. It's about being called a director. And through hard work and the ability to work well with others, I've been able to climb those ladders of progression, no matter what avenue my career has taken.
When I first started buying houses on Holden Drive, it was a dilapidated street with a lot of crime. So the only way to fix something like that is working together. So I talked with the neighbors and other landlords on the street and made sure that if crime happened, we reported it and got as much information as possible to clean up the street. And what I would like to do is get more people in Augusta working together, understanding that there are different viewpoints, but together we can accomplish anything. So we make it citywide. We look at the issues, we discuss them, and we find the best solutions together.